Rahul back. Rahul back. Rahul back. Grand afternoon, family. I'm out here grounding. Getting some sun. Real nice. Alright. What's going on, fam? Ain't seen y'all in a minute. I'm over here chilling. Just getting in some sun. Gotta let the sun hit the retinas. Hit those two cones we got in the back on each eye. So we can get to that black dot. That's the ultimate key when you're sun gazing. Is you want to get to that black dot. Alright, you want to be able to see that with your eyes open and your eyes closed. It's super, super important. Now, if you're able to sun gaze, you want to sun gaze for literally 2 to 3 hours a day if possible. I know a lot of us can't, especially with my job. I know a lot of other people's jobs, but I do pretty damn good, to be honest. And I try to catch the sunset. I don't always catch it, but I try most of the time. And when you're doing the sun gazing, all right, put your tongue in the tip of the top of your, take the tip of your tongue and put it at the top of your mouth. Okay? And hold it. Hold it. And then do your eyes like this while you're looking at the sun. This is a scientific fact about what it does. It's an ancient technique. So while you're doing this technique that a lot of Zen masters, Shaolin masters, yogi masters still do today. Some people might think it's crazy, but when you know, you know. So it's all good. The ones will be missing out. And the ones that know. They know now. Take your tongue, put it to the roof of your mouth, hold it for as long as you can. You don't have to apply no pressure. That brings balance. And it sends that oxygen to the brain. It also helps with the kidneys. Okay? But the objective, that's a whole nother video, but the objective is to be able to see the black dot. Now, this ain't going to happen overnight. And the issue, everybody is waiting for that quick response on anything that we do that's spiritual. And the problem is you're not going to get it if you don't put the work in. You have to ground. Now, I'm going to go to this tree right here. And that's another technique, but I was trying to get as much sun as I can. But there's a technique where you hug the tree and you basically connect to the mycelial network. All right? You connect the source that way. All right? If you could do this, like I said, some people tell you 10 minutes, nah, man. And nothing's going to happen. No pain, no loss of eyesight. You're actually going to see this realm for what it really is. But you gotta sun gaze. It's super, super important. Alright? I'm gonna teach you some other things that I'm learning, which is super, super important. The best part is to get back to our childhood. I mean it. Y'all remember we used to do flips and spin, stand on top of our heads and shit like that? That's important. And I also know the scientific fact about it, okay? I can give you them receipts too. But I'm trying to get to my brothers and sisters and start off light, so I don't scare a lot of people yet. So I've been coming out with light stuff. Believe me, I'm ready though. I got a lot of information for my people. You can bet that. And I can back it up. So I'll be the example. And the people that know me, they know. I changed a lot. I evolved a lot for the good. And I'll be the guinea pig so my people can know what time it is. Now when I do this, I like to breathe out as I'm holding my tongue at the top, when I breathe out through my nose, I expand my stomach outward. All right, that's sending energy balance. So the energy is going to hit the sun, solar plex in your stomach. It's going to engage the vortices. So it's going to start circulating the energy. And then it comes back up. When you put the tongue to the top of the mouth, that sends the energy straight up to the brain. Okay? As you're doing this, you're going to picture the center of your head, inside. I mean, you can think about the pineal gland if you know what that is, if you like. Not the third eye is not what I'm talking about. You can, but picture the center for now. So there's a lot of advanced beings that might know what I'm talking about. So y'all can do whatever, but I'm talking to my people that don't know. And at first it's going to sound silly, but trust me, y'all tried everything else, but y'all ain't done this yet. So stop laughing. Try and see what happens. You don't know. So I'm at 3. With me real quick, because I'm also reading. I got to finish the Black Book by Dr. Malachi Z. York. It's got a lot of gems in it, and it's basically a giant science book. So it teaches you about the body. All right, I'm grounding. All right, I've been grounding all day, and I was feeding the horses too. So check this tree out. So you can see the tree. All right, all in nature. Hold on, y'all. I got a damn screen. So I want y'all to check that out. All right, and it's good. I'm gonna connect right now. Okay. So when you connect, trust me, and you can feel the energy, y'all. You won't be able to see me, but look, you can connect. Okay, you can hold the tree, you can hug it, you can put your face on it. I like to hug with both arms, but I ain't got my tripod, so I'm just holding my phone in my hand, you know. Or you can touch it, and then hold on. Or you could touch it. Okay. I like to put the feet. I actually hug it, so I'm gonna be honest. And because listen, look. So when I do that, they respond. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Instantaneously, and it's the only tree doing it. Okay, look at that. See, y'all, them gems right there, baby. You see that? Ha ha ha. Rahul bat. Yeah, they know me. Come on, man. I don't be playing, y'all. I don't care what people think. It's time to get right. It's ascension time right now. So I was in it earlier. I climbed my ass up there, look. And I was chilling until I saw this giant yellow and black spider. Like, oh shit. I got to get down. I wasn't scared, but this thing was mad. This thing about that big round. So, and I communicated with it, didn't do nothing. I actually chilled up there for a few minutes and didn't do nothing. I'm just telling y'all. It's beautiful though, it's nice. It's nice up here. Look at that. Just give y'all a visual. So, quick visual. All right, I'm chilling. I was messing with nature, chilling with these 2 horses, one called No Check. And No Check. No Check and Patrick. So I said, what's up, Check, Pat? And I was just fucking with him. And you can feel the energy, man. And horses don't play. So they know fake ass people, they know. All right, they'll tell you straight up. And they got a memory like you would not believe. So, but I need my people to overstand, especially the ones that has sicknesses like diabetes, even cancer, like flus and stuff like that. It'll help. And I mean, if you do it long enough every day, it literally will help. Not only will you gain natural energy, which is the best part, you'll have natural energy where you'll want to be able to do all the things you said you were going to do, but you couldn't do. You'll feel better more than you normally do. Trust me. People have done everything else. You ain't got to take shit. Don't cost no money, my nigga. Get your ass outside. Take your shoes off. Look it up. Y'all look up all kinds of stuff but you won't look up scientific proven fact about what this earth plane does for the body. So if you take your shoes off, you connect with the ground instantaneously. You guys know, if you know about the ground, it is a massive network across this whole realm. And you can connect. And you can also connect with people that your loved ones. I like to do it around the tree because it's more potent. And I've been doing this a while. So you get instant feedback. So as you do it, the health benefits are you start to see better. All right? Stop putting shit in your eyes. Stop brushing your teeth with fucking fluoride. There are many things that my people can do to stop doing things using products made by someone that does not have our best interests. But y'all still be buying the shit. And then y'all be crying about the man, but y'all go right to his stuff and y'all get it because most of us is lazy. So then we say, oh, I don't have time. You know what time I work till a lot of times? 8, 9 o'clock sometime. I get home, make my sea moss. If I don't have it ready, I do whatever I gotta do to get myself right. So ain't no excuse. I got mad shit I gotta do. So there ain't no excuses because I do it every day. I make it work, and I'm an AC mechanic. Also doing my herbal business on the side, hustling. I'm not playing, but I've learned so many things and I want to help my people. I do. And it don't matter to me what people think. Y'all know who I am. I'm still the same Terrence, but a lot more educated with sound, right reason, not belief, and not talking out the side of my ass like most people do. So not no more. And I ain't knocking nobody either because it's number one, it's not for everybody. Number two, it's discipline. All right? It'd be easier for a lot of the martial artists to do because we're used to some of the same stuff. You just integrate the grounding, integrate the sun gazing, and I'll go deeper into the eyes because it's more important than people think. It is not what people think it is. It's not. Now, Dr. Malachi Z. York gives you a description, a detailed freaking description about the eyes and what they really do. All right, you integrate the sun gazing in that, man, and you'll light up your consciousness. It will crack your skull wide open. So once you enter that black dot that you see, you'll be able to communicate with all of nature. The birds, the trees, and your subtle signs that you'll see, I'll tell y'all later, but I'll tell you some. So when you ground and you focus your thoughts when you're grounding, this is how you tell. You'll get subtle pulses in your feet, your hands, your toes, your body, your chest, your arms. Some will get burning sensations, heat. I never get cold. It's always heat, and it's like I don't know how to explain. It's like a good heat, almost like sex, kind of, that you'll get. That's energy. So if you get that, you can focus that energy where it doesn't go naturally due to gravity. So you can focus that energy due to gravity by putting your tongue to the top of your mouth and then focusing your breath to your center sun in your stomach. Trust me. Trust me. This is magic, man. Like I said, for some of us, it'll be instantaneous, and for others, it'll take a while. You'll have to build a technique about how to breathe. It's important. Breath is super, super important. So, and I learned that at a young age doing martial arts, so it helps to know the breath. But I'm still learning because there are max breath techniques that I can't even begin to even, I can't even do yet, y'all. But I'm going to keep trying, though, and I'm going to keep doing it, though. This is the last cycle of life right now. There ain't nothing going to happen, man, like all these people thinking and saying. When I say the last cycle of life, it's the last cycle of life for our consciousness upgrade. That's what I mean. For us to move our consciousness as a collective to a higher plane of thought, to a higher dimension, to fifth and sixth dimension. Some of us already think in that thought plane already. And then some of us do not. Some of us are still in our root chakra. Some of us are in our third dimension world still. They're in the third dimension thinking 2D. So make that make sense to me. So And you'll know, man, because you'll have thoughts that you never had, and it'll be good thoughts. It'll be thoughts that will help you evolve. Not no bullshit ass stuff, man. I'm talking about real thoughts. You'll either build things, you'll craft things, you'll sing things, you'll write things down, you'll draw, hence draw from the thought plane of existence. That's what, when they say you draw something, you draw. That's why, where you think the word comes from. Oh, I drew this on the book. Yeah, you drew the thought from where? You drew that thought from the fifth, sixth dimension. And then you put it on paper. And then you start to create things. Or you'll become smart. Or I don't even like to use that word. Your consciousness will upgrade. You'll know things that doctors and just things that people don't know. And you'll also know about living. You'll care about life. All life, my nigga. All life. Grass, trees, everything. Birds, insects. It's super important for us, man. That was our way of life back in the day. It was all nature. And it was super important, man. It ain't nothing to do with what people are telling us. It literally has nothing, spirituality and this conscious thing has nothing to do. You know what it's about? Learn that fucking body. When you learn about your body, man, it is explosive. When you learn about real shit about the body, not no doctor shit. Doctors don't even know the real shit about the body. And that's not what I'm talking about. The beings that actually know about the body are Zen masters, yoga masters, Shaolin masters. They know about the body more than the doctor does. Straight up. And this ain't no holistic, spiritual shit, man. This is real, scientific, factual stuff that they don't want people to know. Because they want you to count on them for their stuff. I'm not going to do, I don't like doing videos talking about that. All I want to do is help people. That was just a little something so people know what's going on. All right, it's a lot of information that I've been trying to figure out how to tell my people. The good thing is when you ground and you're connected, you'll get a sign. When you start talking to nature and slow your fucking mind down for a second, be still. That's what they mean by be still. Literally be still. Stop moving around. Don't have your phone with you. Don't be thinking about nothing. Don't have no type of distractions. Be still and just look around. You know, don't sit Indian style either, because it actually, the Indian style blocks your chakra points, because there's chakras all throughout your legs. And though they're like a vortex, so I'll explain it to you. They spiral, they spin. And where the blood meets, it creates a particular vortex or vortices. And we have them from the feet up. We have 2 chakras on the bottom of our feet, which is super important that nobody knows about. We have some in the ears, not just here like they show you on fucking Google, man. All right? So when I ground, one of my things I like to do is I like to feet like that, and then I like to put my hands like that. That's full connection. I like to do both my hands. Now, when I do that, and I've had people in witness, when I do that in about 30 seconds to 5 minutes, sometimes I get a late feedback. All the fucking trees around me. And then you look further, you won't see any trees moving. Wind is wind, my nigga. If the wind's blowing everywhere and it ain't for me, it's going to blow the whole neighborhood. Or the block like it does, or this side. When I ground, it blows only where I'm at, and all the trees where I'm at, and where I'm connected to, because once I see them, I start talking to them in my mind. And that's connecting. And then you'll start to hear them back. Gratitude. They will charge you. So like I told you in the previous video, you discharge. So especially if you have a hard day at work. Look, man, I make it a fucking point. Dark, I don't give a shit. Wet outside. Once I connect to the ground, you guys have no idea the peace that I have. I don't care if I'm stressed. I come out here, man, let me tell you, I charge immediately. And I'm focused. All right? And it's a lot more, but I'm not going to tell people all that other stuff. No, you guys aren't ready. But there's a lot of things that actually happens. That's super, super good. I don't want to scare nobody, but it's a lot of good things that happen, man. And your health will rapidly get better. Okay? And I've been working on things where I can scan the body. So I have devices where I can scan the full body and find out what your frequency level is and where your chakras are blocked. Now, I'm not at the point where I can give you full details about, oh, do this, do that. Not yet, but I'm getting there. And I'm not going to stop. Somebody in my bloodline has to do it. We have to break the generational curses, our family's karmic debt, if any, and then karmic debt that wasn't ours that we acquired. And I'll explain that later about this place. We have to change our blood. If we don't, life is in the blood. I'll also explain that later. It's all about genetics, man. It ain't about nothing what these clowns are telling people. It is about the fucking body. And then most important, let me tell y'all this as a gem, it's about the eyes. I promise you. You ain't gonna go blind, man. I promise. My eyes have never been better. I literally stare at the fucking sun for hours. Ask anybody that knows me. Look at me. Y'all don't have a clue what I can hear and what I can see, I promise. And it's amazing. So, and I feel I've never felt better. So y'all know me. I don't age, man. Anybody that knows me and watch this, I don't age. Look at it. I don't age, and I've lost a lot of weight, good weight, and I've changed my diet immensely. And I'm mainly concerned about the women, my women, and my fucking bloodline, my family, that I care about so much, that are dying off fast due to fucking bullshit, man, shit that the doctors are giving us and doing to us. We go there because we really don't know our bodies, and then we let these fools give us something that kills us. They know exactly what goes on with the body. They are paid to do these things to our people, okay, including their own people, actually. So across the board, it ain't got nothing to do with color, man. Them niggas do that shit to everybody. It's just their main focus and target is on us because of the level of dimensions and multiverses that we're able to get to. So certain blood and certain beings, I'll just say human beings, cannot travel like we can when we sleep. That's a whole nother subject, fellas or ladies. But I need the ladies to hear me, man. There are things that can help and cure. I don't give a fuck how bad you think you are. How about that? I don't give a shit. And look, don't take my advice. If y'all, and because the ones that know me, this is new, but this is new as of 2020. Let me also re-say that. For me, I've been going hard since 2020. That's when I got my ancestors started talking to me straight up. Care what people think. They chose me and they asked me to do things. So, and I've done and changed my entire life to do it. I am. Someone has to save my bloodline. Somebody has to do it. And Dr. Sebi, if anybody, I'm sure y'all heard of Dr. Sebi. If you don't want to listen to me, go listen to Dr. Sebi. Now, he's not going to tell you about the eyes, but he'll get you physically where you need to be at so you can start thinking about your fucking eyes. So first, in order for you to listen to me, I have to be able to get your mind to a point where you can even comprehend what the fuck coming out of my mouth. In order to do that, I have to cleanse your body first. And there are ways to do that. You don't even have to buy shit from me. You can get the shit on your own from other sites, and I'll be happy to tell you I ain't that type of person. Trust me, I'm always going to be good. So you ain't got to buy shit. I'll tell you where to go get it. All right? The difference is mine is handcrafted. It's infused with sound. You get me? Frequency. Ain't nobody doing that. I'm way ahead of my time. With frequency. Tesla started doing that. So I'll just say that. So sound is super, 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 super important. Imagine infusing that in things that you do in life. So anybody that knows about sound, y'all know what the fuck time it is, man. Where do you think everything is created from? Sound. All right? Solids are everything is still moving. It's just slowed down. Vibrational state is slow. Hence, you can see it and feel it. All right, as you speed that up, it turns into a liquid, solid, liquid gas. So I can go through a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to do all that. I just wanted to tell you about the eyes. For right now, it's super important, man, and grounding. So do those steps. Do the eyes, okay? You can also, when I look at the sign y'all saw earlier in the video, what I do, I forget the name of it. The Indians or the Hindus have a name for it, or the yoga masters, I shouldn't say that, but the yoga masters have a name for it. You could do the regular, where you just look at it, And you can do afterwards. So if you do it in the morning between 9 and 12, you know, obviously don't look directly through the sun. You can actually peek through the trees. Let me show you. Through the trees, like the sun ain't out right now, but you could do one of these right here and let the sun come in and keep your eyes wide open, but make sure you get that focus beam right through the leaves. Too intense. And then you want to do that for as long as you possibly can handle it. When your eyes start tearing up, because it will happen, especially being new, that's a good thing, because it's cleaning out all the crap in your eyes. Even my eyes still tear up every now and then, and I've been doing it for a minute. So that means there's still shit that my eyes have to fucking clear out. All right, when you start doing all that and you get to the point where you stop tearing, then you can focus on the sun. What you're going to see, not everybody's going to see it pulsate. Some are going to see it spin, slow down, and as you're looking and you blink and you close your eyes for 30 seconds like a blink, you're going to see this black dot. Now, the object is to focus on that dot from the sun center. And a lot of these, they know what I'm talking about, okay? These professionals, the ones that gatekeepers don't want us to know about this big-ass secret, because it's big, just because it don't cost no money, or it ain't locked up in the vault, and it ain't heavily guarded. It is heavily guarded. It's just secret. Just something, what you call that simple, will unlock your full consciousness. I'm telling you, without doing none of this crazy ass shit that people are trying to have people do in the conscious community. Trust me. And there's many, 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 many other techniques that I know, that I am learning right now. And it is amazing, family. Trust me. I feel better. I don't know everything. I'm going to learn, though. Promise. I'll never know everything, and I'm happy about that. But I'm always going to be on that journey to learn, though, and evolve, period. And I want my women and children to be healthy and safe and to do the exact same thing. And I'm here to help everybody in my family. And if I don't know the answer, I'll help you find the answer. We'll find it together. All right. Peace, love, and light to all my family. Why do?